So regarding this Tanda light wall, we actually had recently the financial Tanda light wall workshop about a month and a bit ago, I remember. So like that was a new session and experience for us to be able to for it to work on the finances side. And I just want to share a just my experience and my story from that, if that's okay. I'll try and be
Sure.
short. So
Mhm.
um you know, the whole event was talking about the tender light wall and explaining it from the perspective of when it's worked on the physical body and when it's worked on, those kind of issues outside of finance. So I was just kind of sitting there, kind of taking it in, processing it in, just trusting that what's being said about how it works in one area will also work the same in any other area. So I remember coming to the event, went through the process, had the practice with you, and I didn't really feel much. I just okay, this is where I am. So prior to that event, I'd been doing my own Facebook ads. I'd been doing some marketing for a different business, and it was always going a bit. It was a bit up and down, but there was like 2 weeks I was spending money on ads, and it's not getting me any outcome really in that time. And I was feeling a bit overwhelmed because I was thinking, oh, I need to change my funnel. I need to change some things, and I always know when I do that, that becomes a bit of work, and it's starting new again almost. So that's the kind of feeling I was in and I was experiencing. 2 weeks of that run being like that, very slow. And then did the $10 light wall session on the Friday evening it was. I woke up on Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. to see the notification of someone who's gone through my marketing and who's booked a call, which means very likely to sign up as a client, essentially. That was like literally 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday after the Friday evening of traveling back home. After 2 weeks and thinking I need to change lots of things, then this came up without changing anything. It was the same thing as it has been. So I could say that's a coincidence, maybe one in however many people they go through that process. But then during the whole rest of the week, again, no changes. Otherwise, I was going to have a week of making a lot of changes. No changes. Same pattern. And one new person was signing up every day. One new person and one particular person, someone I would never have expected because my marketing isn't targeting them. They're just someone completely different. In fact, they're an agency. They opted into my marketing and they just said straight up when they had a call with me, by the way, I'm not a normal prospect like you might think. They're an agency themselves. And then they just saw the potential of me and the work I'm doing. And now they are sending me clients of theirs who they're kind of struggling to help with a certain thing. So without even me trying to market to that type of person for that kind of opportunity, this has come up now as well. So
Oh,
I just feel a lot of things have shifted from that one session. I have made more money than, for example, the investment for that session as well. So financially, you can kind of easily compare the benefit because it's just money. But I understand it's the same thing. You're relieving suffering, relieving any pain or issue, whether you're trying things already or not. So that was just my raw experience, which I'm grateful to have had because I hear the lots of stories from others. Because it's normally usually about the physical, the mental, and emotional side of things, which I feel I'm quite stable in, with my journey. So to experience it on that level, for me, in something that personally really matters a lot in my journey right now, um, that was yeah, true blessing, and just reminds me just to get more encouraged to just align myself in all kinds of ways, really, and not be aware like what other benefits that can lead towards rather than the specific thing that I'm trying to make happen. So yeah, that was I'm very
beautiful.
blessed that we have this.